We start just ordinary guys like you. And when we started, we don't really know why we were in we don't really know how far we can be doing Usana. Right? So if you guys are new, if you guys are like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or maybe less than a year in Usana, and you think doing Usana is really hard. Is it hard at the beginning?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
It's hard. Right? But you know why it's hard? Because you're just starting, right? And you're just new, right? Everything that you're gonna do that you don't have enough knowledge and skills, it will be hard, right? And nothing is easy outside, right? But when you have enough knowledge and skills as well, it will be easy, right? Like us when we started with the beginning, everything is not that easy at first, right? And I was really inspired by the success story of other people we're gonna see in doing Usana when we're starting as well, and you have. I think one of the main reasons one of the main key that you need basically to become successful in Usana is your reasons why you're doing it, right? It should be clear. It should be clear, right? I'm just gonna, honey, can you pwede itong sa next slide, sir. It should be clear in yourself, why do you have to do Usana? Did you ask yourself when you guys are starting why you need to do Usana? Is it clear for you now why you need to do Usana? Or you guys are still just doing Usana for extra income or just part-time? Right? You have to have a deeper reasons why you have to do Usana. How Usana can help you to have that dreams. How Usana can help you to have a better life. How Usana can help you to have more time for the things that you really want to do. The things that really matter for you the most, right? And how Usana can help you to have a better health. Because health is wealth, right? Many people right now ignore that. Right? They don't know. They working like 2 to 3 jobs every single day just for them to really earn money, and abusing their health, right? They don't care about their health because they're still young. That was me a long time ago as well. I don't care about my health because I think like I'm just still young, so I can have more energy as well. But it's not lifetime, right? If you're healthy now, 10 years from now, the question is, are you still be healthy? Or 15 years from now, if you have more energy now, 15 years from now, I still have lots of energy. Those are the questions. If you're good now with your income because you're single and you don't have that much responsibility, the question is, 15 years from now, if you have kids and you have a bigger responsibility, is that income is enough for them? Right? I think that one of the reasons why we're here in Usana is for us to have more quality life. Right? Yeah. I guess agree with that? Yeah. And that's why we're very passionate in doing Usana and sharing our Usana experience. Right now, we're doing Usana for 7 years and a half. The main reason is not the money, but I have to accept the fact that at the beginning, when we were starting, money is very important for us. I think one of the reasons why I joined the business is because of the money. Because that's what I need. That's what I need. I'm earning about $400 every month. And for me to really sign up in Usana, I need about almost $1,000, right? Just for me to really sign up. And there's a lot of people in the Philippines that are saying, how can you be successful in Usana? The product's really expensive, right? The salary here is just $400 to $500 a month. And then to sign up, you need almost $1,000. Where in the Philippines, where these people can get those money to really sign up in Usana, right? So it's worse in the Philippines than here. But you know what? It's also an advantage because we have more reasons to really why we need to do Usana. We make our life be comfortable because here somehow, I heard like you have some government support, something like that. Although it's not big, but somehow it really helps you a lot, right? In the Philippines, we don't have that. And as a student, you can have student loan. In the Philippines, we don't have any student loan, right? Like Joanne is telling, like she needs to work every day while going to school to support for her allowance because her parents give up already and don't want to send her to school because they don't have the money to really send her to school, right? We started as nothing also in Usana. And it's really hard for us also when we're starting Usana. And the good thing, you can be superstar also in Usana. Are you excited with that? Yeah. Whatever lifestyle you're seeing with these people who's sharing this stage, who are top income earners, who start diamond, they all started from nothing. Right? You should have that reason at the beginning why you really need to do Usana. Right? And right understanding about what the business can do for you. And accept that you have to commit with the process and the journey. Because that's what's the problem of most people. They want to become successful, but they don't want the journey. They don't want the process, right? The results is just the results of committing with the process. The most important thing is the process, right? It's not enjoyable at the beginning, especially when you're doing it first time, and it's not comfortable at the beginning. But I'm telling you, you can be comfortable with that, and you will be more happy by doing Usana. You will be more happy if you get better at the same time, right? I'm gonna share a little bit before I'll go to slides, right? This is me when I started USANA. This 1 month doing the business is me. Don't laugh too hard. That's me. I was so stressed. I don't know what to do as well. So my wife's so negative with USANA because I'm doing network marketing for 6 years prior to USANA, right? You heard 8 months we became a gold director in USANA. Is it fast or slow? Fast, right? For some people, wow. How do they get to gold director in 8 months' time, especially in Australia, Canada, and US? Because most people go to gold director after 2 years, 3 years, right? But I'll tell you guys, I'm doing network marketing for 6 years and I don't have any results before joining USANA. So it's not 8 months. It's 6 years and 8 months. Right? It's 6 years and 8 months, right? But there's a lot of factors also. I'm not saying you have to be in 6 years before you're going to be a gold director in USANA, right? But there's a lot of factors. I just joined network marketing. I'm so aggressive. I'm not thinking well that time. I'm young. I think I'm 19 years old when I first joined a network marketing company. I'm just so aggressive with the income. I just wanted to earn. I have big dreams as well. But don't have the right team and don't have the right mentors. And I joined wrong companies. These companies will just keep on recruiting people that don't have legitimate products. I think what I was doing is like right. I don't know if it was wrong, right? We have some products, but it's not really moving. You know, they just like put the products there for the sake that we have the products. But the main source of income is basically recruiting a lot of people, right? And you know, why I didn't graduate in college is because of network marketing. I was in 4th year level. I was supposed to graduate. I'm just doing my thesis, and a few more months, I can go to the stage and graduate, right? And then I'm hearing a lot of like training, and then coaches as well. They're saying like, oh, studies not. I mean, even if you graduate, how sure you are you can have a good job? Even if you have a job, right? Do you have a good salary, right? That you can have your good dreams, right? That's what Robert Kiyosaki is saying, right? They are right? But they should let me finish my college, right? Right? I was so ignorant. I was so young as well. I was so aggressive as well. I'm doing network marketing for that, and then I quit my study. And my parents so upset with me because they worked so hard for a very long time just for me to be in that stage. Right now I think if you guys are still studying, those are the gift for your parents, especially if they worked hard for so many years for you to study, right? But anyway, I learned a lot of lesson. And then I'll make sure that I can keep that with my parents. And then I'm so frustrated with doing network marketing for 6 years, company after company after company. And then John is right. I burned out all my list of friends. When I joined USANA, I don't even have the quality list to really invite them in USANA because almost all of them I invited in network marketing. And then they see me like I'm a scammer. Right? Because I invited them before. I'm just gonna tell them, hey, this is USANA, this is the best company. And then they told me like, hey, the last company you said is the best company. I know in USANA you're saying this is the best company, right? So I cannot say anything, right? But it's the good thing. I've been doing network marketing for 6 years. My list is burned out already. But my wife never did any multi-level marketing. And that's good news. Because you have a lot of fresh market, right? Fresh market. One man in the business, this is me. This is Simon Chan, obviously. Right? So handsome, even back there before. This is me. This Caleb right now, okay, under his stream, he is now a diamond director. Okay, Caleb is one of my downlines in the Philippines. We started together, and as you see, we're so pumped up and alive that time. But just don't sure if these guys are want to do a legal thing or illegal thing, right? We have a thing we call in the Philippines like a riding tandem, where they ride a motorbike, and there's the two of them, and then they can snatch cell phone or maybe bags, so we call it riding tandem. So we look like them when we were starting, right? When Simon Chan asked for a volunteer, then we come down here. We came in the front, and then every time they can ask for a volunteer, we will just go down, right? Who want to be a successful? Me. Right? Who want to be a diamond? Me. Who want to volunteer? Me. Right? But it's always like that. I have this big dream, right? And also one of the challenges as well, I cannot dress myself properly at the beginning because I don't even have the money. My wife said, telling me like, she's giving me $3, right? Honestly, that's only $2. Not 3. Right? $2 in a day. It's not even enough, basically, for transportation. And we have this load for you to really text your prospects. You have to use your cell phones, right? And the load. In the Philippines, we have this promo where you can have like $30, almost $1. You can have 30 texts per day. Only 30 texts. So you should set up quality text, right? And that 30 texts, one more thing, you can only do that for a same network. Other networks, if you do that, if you made a mistake and then sending a text to a different network, you can lose all those 30 texts in a day. So that's why when I started, I memorized all the other network. So I cannot have a mistake by texting them. Right? So, as the beginning. So they are asking me, like, how did you do that? I don't know as well. One thing is for sure, as long as you have deep reasons why you have to do this business, you can always find a way. Right? Reasons is very important. It will give you enough emotional juice or capacity to continue. Every time you're going to go through some challenges and obstacles. Because in life, there's a lot of challenges and obstacles, right? Not only USANA. So, every time you have downlines and you somehow challenges in USANA, don't be that too emotional. Come on, guys. Even though without USANA, you have a lot of challenges and obstacles outside. Right?
Yeah.
And you're not too emotional about it because you know that's part of life. And how come when you join USANA, just like a little bit of challenges and obstacles, you get too emotional about it? Right? That's part of life. And you know what? Challenges and obstacles are there not for you to give up or not for you to fail in life. They are there for you to learn. Right? For you to develop yourself. Right? The current you is not the one who's going to be successful in USANA. The current you is not the one who's going to be a millionaire in USANA. It's who you will become is the one who's going to be successful in USANA. Right? The first thing that we need change here is us before the results will change. Right? The results is just a reflection of the development that we have in ourselves. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Right? Do you agree with that? And the good thing, every one of us can be better, right? Can be better. We can learn a lot of skills, we can have a lot of knowledge as well, but the bottom line is always depend on your attitude. You should be a good student of life. For you to in any areas of life, the same. Right? In any areas of life, the same. These are my outlines to start in USANA. This is my mentor, Mel Planion and Edward Miguel, my uncle, who invited me in USANA, who believes in me when nobody believes in me. That's why you're very passionate in doing this business. There's a lot of people out there just like us, who really have big dreams and working hard, but they don't have the right opportunity to really help them to succeed in life. Right? Hard work is not enough. It should be in the right vehicle. So the question is your vehicle right now is enough for you to get your dreams? Because hard work alone cannot bring you to that dreams. You should be in the right opportunity, or you should be in the right vehicle. Right? From here, if you're gonna, can you drive from here to Melbourne now?
Yes.
Yes? How many hours?
8:30.
10 hours, right? So from here to Melbourne, you can drive about 10 hours. 10 hours. If you're using ordinary car, right? What if you're gonna use Ferrari? How many hours? Maybe 2. Maybe 2 hours, right? Yeah. For example, given low traffic and it's all straight, right? 10 hours going to Melbourne, ordinary car using Ferrari, that's 2 hours. Right? How about you use an helicopter? Less than an hour, you're there. Right? Why are you gonna waste like 9 hours if you can be there by 1 hour? Why are you gonna waste like 40 years of your life? Well, you can do USANA and get your dreams in 5 years' time or in 10 years' time. That's how important is the right opportunity or right vehicle. You should not be just working hard. You make sure you're in the right vehicle or right opportunity. Because a lot of people have been working hard for 20, 25 years, 30, 50 years. Right? And it's okay before because they don't know about multi-level marketing. My parents did that. Like, they worked for like 40, 45 years and they don't even have a own house for 45 years. They're going to sleep at like 1 a.m. and then they're going to wake up at 5 a.m. Working so hard for the past 35 years. I learned those disciplines from them. But we don't have the house and we're still struggling. Simply because they're just working hard and not looking for a good opportunity. Right? We cannot blame them because there's no USANA before. Right? But now our kids, our future kids can blame you. Because here's USANA and you don't have the right attitude to really do it. Right? So you have to treasure this opportunity. If you guys are you think USANA is just extra income or part-time, there's more than that. USANA you think is more on the financial side, it's more than that. Right? The financial aspect is not everything. It's not the most important thing. But we did that, right? Without financial aspect, maybe you cannot have a lot of time with your kids and family, and also the health can suffer, right? So every single day, most of us like go to work every single day just for money. It's not everything, but we have to go there every day for that. Think about this. If you can do something, okay, sacrifice a lot of effort and time right now, that 5 years from now you can have stable income. That even if you don't work, you have continuous income. Then good, right? Because you can enjoy your time and you can enjoy your health as well. Because many people outside is working, earning so much, but they don't have the time. And I don't think that they even have the health, right? Because the higher the position, maybe the higher the salary. Me and Dean, like we're traveling here, and then I'm asking him like how much some of the doctors or lawyers is earning in Lusana. They're earning in their job. They're earning about like $500,000 every year, right? And I computed that and then converted my I compared to my income, and then she said, but for them to really earn that, it's pretty big. But for them to really earn that, they have to work how many hours a day? How many days in a week? What if they get sick? Do they have income? What if they went to the vacation? Do they have income? So you see, right? Even though we're comfortable right now with our earning, the question is not right now, because you can still work, you still have the energy to work. The question is, 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years from now, if you don't have the energy to work, will the income will still be there? Because you still need to survive, right?
Yes.
Right? Or even if you have a government support, is it enough? Or are you happy with that? Because I'm telling you, will come a point in your life that money is not the most important thing. And happiness will not be dependent on money anymore. Right? When we started, we're really after the income. But 7 years after doing Yusano, maybe 6 years after doing Yusano, we realized we really love doing Yusano. We're really passionate about this. But our purpose is different. We really are in love in what we're doing. We're really passionate in what we're doing because we're sharing a solution to many people around the globe, basically for them to have a quality life, a life well lived. And I'm saying to my distributors, the main products in Usana is not the supplements, it's the time, it's the financial aspect, and it's the health. That is the products of Usana. So every time you're gonna share this to someone, those are the things that they can have that they cannot have outside doing their job or doing their business, right? Outside you just pick, right? Big income, but no time and no help. Maybe you can have a lot of time outside. You don't have the work, but you don't have the financial side. And maybe your health can be suffered as well. If you're healthy, but you don't have the financial aspect, man, you can still have diseases, right? Because a lot of stress of thinking what to eat, right? Every single day. That's how we started. We used to live here before buying that house. My uncle who invited me in Usana live here, right? Here, there's a small structure there before, store. In the morning is store, and at night, that's where we sleep, right? When me and Joanne live together, right? Because in the Philippines, like 4 months, yeah, we're golden boyfriend, and 4 months she became pregnant because we saw it in TV, so we thought it's normal. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It is what it is, but basically we have our life totally changed, right? So I have to support her, and then we rented a house. There's 3 rooms there. My parents also with us, not here anymore. And then they want us to occupy one of the rooms, right? And then the other rooms we rent it out in some of the friends so that they're not gonna pay the whole amount of the house. So what we did basically, we didn't occupy the room, we rent it out also, so that my parents will not cash out anything to really pay the rent for the house. But there are two restroom or 2 toilets, one with a bowl and one with the shower room. So we converted the shower room into our room, right? And then every time we sleep at night, I had to hug her, right? Not because we're sweet, but because we have to fit in the shower room, right? And there's a faucet here, so you have to be very careful with that. And then we have like couch like this. So I was so like ashamed with myself because I know my wife start to think like, is this the man that I'm gonna be with for the rest of my life? And I know there's a lot of things going on in her mind. And for sure, I will not be surprised if she have a lot of regret in her life at that moment. And she's asking herself if she made the right decision. Maybe she's telling herself like life is really, love is blind at the beginning, right? And it's really hard. It's really hard. She have all the rights to really think of those things because I cannot provide for her, right? I cannot provide. I myself, I don't even know what to do, right? I was really ashamed of myself that I saw you, Sana, this is an opportunity that can really help us, right? You know what she get, before she give birth, is this. For 9 months, she will carry our child, right? For 9 months. It's not easy. It's hard. Right? So I understand those moms out here. It's not easy. So we're lucky guys that we are guys. It's not easy for 9 months, but carrying that, how heavy is that as well? And then the only thing that they are asking us to do is basically to provide enough for the hospitalization for the kids as well. Because their life is always in danger every time they're going to give birth. Right? But in that day that she's giving birth, basically I don't have any money in my pocket. I cannot even put them outside the hospital because I have to pay. I still have a balance that I need to pay. So I have to go with my friends and relatives, right? Even though I'm shy. I have to beg for money just to pay for the hospital so that they can get out, because if not, another tomorrow is another charge. Right? That's the most that I can do. Stand beside her and be with her while she's laboring. Right? And I can feel my shirt like she's ripping my shirt, maybe because of pain, or I know she's also angry. So because of the pain and angry. So I told myself this will be the last time that it will happen. Right? And she didn't tell you. Her dad passed away after 4 days in the hospital. They don't have a chance basically to bring her dad to a private because they don't have the money. They have to take chances with the public hospital. They brought him to the public hospital and they said we have to bring him to the main hospital because we're lacking facilities here. But the problem is they don't even have the ambulance, so they have to wait for 3 to 4 hours to transfer from that branch to the main hospital. And then after the transfer in main hospital, the problem was like they don't have an extra bed because it's a public hospital, all full house already. Right? They cannot accommodate anymore, so they had to transfer it again. If only they have the opportunity, if only they have the money, right? They gotta bring him already to the private hospital, right? Because it will not happen to the private hospital. So you imagine, right? So there's a lot of things that can change. Maybe it will have a different outcome if immediately, right, brought to the private hospital. Because 9 a.m. then the following day, that's the time they brought him to a private hospital. Right? It's hard. It's hard. And even though you're single right now and you don't experience any of these things, guess what? Like few years from now, 15, 20 years from now, some of you or your relatives can experience that. So sharing Usana with them right now can really help them to have a life well lived, right? We can all have that same diseases, but maybe in our like 90s or 100s, we can have a quality life at 60s, 70s, 80s because we're all doing Usana, right?
Yes.
Are you inspired?
Yes.
Right. So our second baby, I brought her to the St. Luke's, one of the famous hospital. Right now is top 10 hospital in the whole Asia, in the Philippines. I'll make sure everything's taken care of. The first one, she do all the basic. Right? No epidural, no, it's all the basic. Right? All the pain. Right? This one is all relax. Right? We even like check in the hotel. We called it hospital. It's a hotel in the hospital. That's why you call it hospital. So every time, by the time she's ready, they will get the wheelchair and then bring her to the delivery room, something like that. So, you know, I'm really enjoying the moment, the happiness because of I don't have to mind about the payment or the bills, right? So that's how should life supposedly, right? Guys, remember those dreams that you have in mind, right? There's a reason why it's there. You will never give in a dream without the power to make it come true. Right? The fact that God gave you a dream, He gave you the seed and the ability and the capability also to make it happen. But most people cannot get their dreams because they don't believe that it will happen. There are only two things that you can do. You believe or you don't believe. Right? You make your life a you always You live your life with a positive mindset, or you live your life with a negative mindset, right? Other side of your mind, they're gonna tell you, oh, you cannot do that. That's only for these people, something this, something like that, right? You cannot be successful. You cannot be rich. Those lifestyle is not for you. You cannot do that. You're so afraid in doing that. Also, you don't have a good background for it to happen for you, right? Those are the lies that you have in your mind. Believe in the truth. The truth is, you all have the capabilities. We all have the talent, right? We all can live our life to the maximum potential. But you have the first step. You have to believe in it, right? Nothing in this world came in without believing. Even the iPhone, the iPad, right? The Mac, right? If that's all in the mind, so it will not happen, right? They start believing that, it's really amazing how you use our cell phones right now. We have FaceTime, right? We have Skype, so we can talk, right? We can see each other FaceTime, and you cannot connect without connecting the phone to any what do you call this? Any cords, any wires, right? Are you amazed with that?
Yes.
Somebody start believing that it can happen. That's why it happened. Right? What's the purpose of that dreams in your mind? If you cannot make, if it is designed not to happen to you, right? It is there for purpose, right? It's there because that's your dreams, right? But you just have to believe that for it to happen. You all have the capabilities and the potential. You just have to believe that it can happen to you. Right? I don't have any other achievements when I was studying. Not even a single medal or a certificate. Right? I'm always with my friends, partying, etc. Right? But when me and Joan, she's pregnant for 4 months, everything's changed. I realized even those people who don't have the discipline before, they can really change their life. Right? I was talking to some of the Filipinos earlier, and then I told them that you discipline, okay, you can put that discipline in any areas of your life, right? For those who graduated cum laude or summa cum laude, is that how you call it in the US as well? Cum laude or summa cum laude?
In the US, but not
Or in Australia?
here. It's different.
So they call, how do they call it here? Those who graduated with the honors, how do you call it? I'm sorry?
High distinction.
That's it. Okay, that's the highest, right? I don't think they are the most smart, they are the smartest student in the classroom, right? I just think they are the most disciplined. Right? Right? You see, the reason why you have to get the results is because of the attitude. Not some inborn talents. Right? It's hard work. It's hard work. Right? So, we all need to do that in Usana. And look at this. This is our first anniversary, me and Joanne. Our first anniversary. We don't even have the money. She just wants to celebrate our first year together. So she bought a cake basically, and then we greet each other happy anniversary. And can you zoom this one? That's where we put our toothbrush. Right? This is cup noodles, right? Nissin's, seafoods, favorite. We don't even have the money to really buy a nice, how do you call it? Nice toothbrush wrap or casing. Right? That's our first anniversary. The second one, because of Visana, when we were earning good, so I brought her to Marina Bay Sands in Singapore. Right? That swimming pool is over the top, the 57th floor, the sunrise, sunset, and we really enjoy it. And it's one of the reasons why we really need to earn big. Not for us to have more money, but basically to provide more options and much convenience in life. And you can help more people, right?
Yes.
Right? That's the main reasons, right? The reason why you need to earn more is because of that. Flexibility, options, convenient, right? And you can help more people, right?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying?
Yes.
Alright. I think that's it. And I need to, okay. Right now, in my, look at this. Right? Dream boards is very important, right? This is me when I'm doing a local network marketing company, and my dream is for me to have an Escalade Cadillac. I saw it on YouTube, using by Asher. That's my dream. Honey, why did you zoom it? So, this is my dream. It's very rare in the Philippines. In the US, or maybe here in Australia, it's very popular. But, even here, someone's using Escalade Cadillac, somehow maybe like doing good in life, right? because it's so expensive in the gas, right? Right? So that's one of my dreams, to have an Escalade Cadillac, same model, at 24 inches max. And then, it happened doing USANA. So I removed all the third row seats. I replaced all the mugs with 24 inches. It's so big, it's good shoes. And then I put a sound system, full bass in the Philippines. And then a 5 LCD with one with 50 inches TV inside. So every time I'm gonna go to EDSA, all the taxi cab is in my back. They're watching NTV. They're watching NTV. You know, somehow in life, those dreams, right? Those dreams. So that's it. And I bought a sports car as well, the GTR. But honey,
Yes.
can you close it down again? And then doing USANA, my parents also gold director of USANA. Two of my elder brothers also now gold director of USANA. Right? You have my cell phone there. So guys, always think about your future in USANA. I didn't even know that I can make big in USANA. But committing myself with the process and continue to be a good student and developing myself, this can be your future. Right now in my organizations, in USANA Philippines, the location is very limited. In the biggest areas, you can only have about 10,000. 10,000. That's it. 10,000 people, right? No other area, no other location that they can accommodate like 20,000. If they can, then we can still fill it up, right? So the thing is, like USANA can each team, okay, they can only have allow a limited ticket for that. So we can only, like for us in my organization, we can only buy up the most is like up to 3,500. But our organization is more than that. So what we did basically after USANA, we created our own event. And the whole place, about 10,000 people, we pack it by all disabled of USANA. This can be your future. That's only in my organization. 10,000 people, 10,000 strong people. And then we have this candlelight, and then there's like 4 of us there. This candlelight sharing them about this will be your hope in USANA. That can be your future. So right now we have like 380 gold directors, 69 rubies, 9 emeralds, and 20 diamond director in USANA. Right? Is that good? Is that good? Yes. This can be your future. I'm telling you. We never imagined that we can have those big organizations in USANA. Right? So are you ready for that's only the intro. Right? Are you ready for the system? Yes. Do you mind if I teach you the system that I'm doing in USANA that can help you to have that big organizations?
Yes.
Is that okay?